Welcome back to Love Inspired Leadership Podcast. What if the greatest legacy you could ever leave is simply the love you choose moment by moment? Leadership really, truly isn't about titles or strategy. It's about how we show up in the moments that really matter. When things get hard, when no one's watching, when our values are quietly tested. For me, this truth truly came alive through the extraordinary presence of one remarkable woman, my spiritual mentor and adopted mother, Emma. She didn't just model leadership. She helped me see that the line between fear and love is one we cross again and again and again. And that choosing love is how we rise, how we aim higher. In this episode, I'm going to share 3 life-changing lessons I learned from Emma. Lessons that transformed how I think, how I lead, how I love. And that will help you rise above the line to aim higher in every moment that you face. Surrender is often confusing, misunderstood, and looked at as a weakness. But real surrender is sacred. It's the willingness to release the illusions of control and trust that life is guiding us, even when the path ahead is not clear. I came to Emma after an extremely difficult time with my own mother. I was emotionally overwhelmed, spiraling into stories of doubt and fear, trying to control the outcome and see how I could fix our relationship and shift this whole dysfunctional dynamic that we had. I was absolutely exhausted. But Emma didn't try and fix me. She didn't even offer advice. She simply looked at me deeply, lovingly, and asked, "Carolyn, are you thinking above the line or below the line right now?" That question cracked me open. And she quietly reminded me that everything in life that happens is for you, Carolyn. I didn't need to fix the situation. I had to surrender to it and feel it and release the narrative, the negative self-talk, and let the true lesson land. And in that moment, I felt the peace wash over me. Power came, and my inner voice of wisdom whispered to me, as it does when I listen, let go to lead. Now that we've explored about surrender, let's look at how presence magnifies this power and helps us lead authentically. Presence is where true leadership lives. It's the art of being here in the now, grounded, aware, and fully available to the current moment. Presence invites truth into every interaction. I've never forgot sitting across from Emma in that little booth in a restaurant that we used to go to. I was in my early 20s and she was in her late 80s. When she walked, there was this glow about her, this energy, this vibration of positivity. It wasn't really about how she looked. It was her energy. People turned to look at her always. Children were drawn to her, as well as complete strangers. I was always in awe of that. And when she sat across from me at that table and she looked into me, not through me, her gaze held no judgment ever, only full, radiant acceptance. I felt like this blossoming butterfly with my wings expanding within inside me. In her presence, I felt safe, whole, and seen. She never explained to me what her phrases meant. She just held this incredible space of believing in me. She didn't ever coach me. She simply reflected the true core belief that she had in me. And that energy was energy of love, without needing to say anything. This presence, that state of grace, that's leadership. With surrender and presence at the foundation, let's talk about the compass that guides every thought, every action of Emma's life, and how it became my own living legacy. And it's love. Love truly is the highest truth and leadership compass. It's not an emotion. It's a practice. It's a decision. It's a lens. It's the most powerful leadership energy we can choose. Love expands possibilities, creates deep, meaningful trust, and calls us back to who we truly are. Emma didn't just love people when it was easy. She chose to love actively and intentionally. There's one story I'll never, ever forget. One man was just come out of prison. Most people rejected him at face value. Emma didn't. She saw his heart. She saw what was possible and the opportunities that he had. And with her support, he went on to create Emma's Acres, a place dedicated to healing, second chances, and transform for former inmates. Love literally cultivated the land and is her living legacy. And she gave me something too. This key, one real key, and it symbolizes permission, possibility, and purpose in life. This, she said, is the key to your dreams, Carolyn. Love is all there is. That phrase, love is all there is, became the guiding heartbeat of my aim high system. I now teach and live this guiding system. Now it's your turn. Let's bring this all together with set of powerful love-aligned practices you can take into your week. This week, I invite you to aim higher and practice living above the line in thought, in word, and in action. Anchor in truth. Ask yourself, where am I letting fear or judgment lead? Name the truth with compassion and forgiveness. Integrate with love. In a moment of tension, of stress, of anxiety, of feeling you're losing control, just stop, pause, and ask yourself this question. What would love choose right now? It's about manifesting with alignment. Choose one bold action today that reflects your deeper values and vision, not someone else's. Honor your value. Name one way you honored your calling or showed up with authenticity today. Anchor that in. Ignite focused energy. Notice the moment you're drained by striving, choose one nourishing, self-honoring action instead. And give yourself grace and celebrate. Celebrate one moment you rose above the line. Write it down. Let it land in your mind, in your heart, and in your body. Let it anchor who you're becoming. These small sacred shifts build the energy of a lifetime. This is how we rise. This is how Emma lives on through me and through you. When you surrender what no longer serves you, root yourself in grace-filled, loving presence and lead from the unwavering compass of love. You rise above the line and you rise into your own truth. You begin living your legacy now, not later. So this week, practice just one conscious moment of choosing love over fear. Pause. Ask yourself, am I above the line or below it right now? And if you're below, make the decision to rise again and again. If this spoke to your heart, please share it with someone who inspires you to think, lead, and love above the line. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. And until next time, unleash your authentic power. Lead, live, and love unapologetically. Blessed be and love your life. Thank you for joining me on the Love Inspired Leadership Podcast. If today's episode stirred something in your soul, share it with someone who's ready to aim higher. Keep holding your vision, anchor in your truth, and take intentional, inspired action, because love is all there is.
Hey, I'm Michelle Abraham, founder of the High Vibe Podcast Network, and we are honored to have Carolyn Cooper's Love Inspired Leadership show as part of our network family. For more inspiring shows like this one, visit highvibepodcastnetwork.com, and don't forget to grab your free gifts from our hosts in the gift vault. Till then, stay high vibe and keep sharing your life.